Good morning, everyone. It is Miss Red with the Miss Red Podcast Show. Let me see my balloons so they can be seen in the frame. I got some things that I'm going to get off my chest today. But the most importantly, I'm here to talk about my buddy, Ronnie Bo. People say he's missing, he's, possibly dead, hurt, because he's done a lot of speaking on a lot of people. So I feel that I have the authority to talk on this because he asked me to share something this morning at like 5 a.m. or, Milwaukee time is different. So they're like an hour behind. So it was even earlier. So, we have a great relationship / rapport. If you guys who actually followed and my content knows about Ronnie Bo in a different light with my interview that I did with him. So let me put in here. We're talking. This is all about the first thing I'm talking about is Ronnie Bo. So I'm going to call this my rundown and scoops. This is the rundown and scoop. So this is a Miss Red's rundown and scoop. So, all right. So the first thing I'm talking about is Ronnie Bo. I'm gonna give people a chance to come in and see if anybody comes in. So I'm just gonna make a little list here of things I'm gonna run down, so I don't forget to run down those things. The balloons look great. I'm gonna have to use these like every day. If people were real supporters, they know where the balloons came from. I will be talking about that in a second. Oops. So I'm going to put this link in here. That there. In this chat. I'm going to paste this here. All right. So I got some things I got to get done today. Ow, I just hit my foot. All right. So, you guys know I'm building my channel, but I got a lot to do today. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So this morning, last night, the studio called me and was like, what's up with your boy, Ronnie Bo? I'm like, I don't know, because I was in the studio. We were shooting some stuff for a network. Your girl doing some stuff, you know what I'm saying? So we were shooting stuff for a studio, went to go do my stuff. I came home and they were like, oh, something's going on. He's missing and all that. And they know that we talk. Him and I talk, not like every day or anything, but enough to where I had a watch party the other day. Sorry, I'm looking at an email. So yeah, so that's why it hits the balloon. So let me show you guys the flyer. It was really nice. And it didn't really turn out the way I thought it was going to turn out, but it still was a nice event at the cigar bar. There's a couple of pictures from it. Let's see. There's the camera. There's your girl looking cute. Looking good. All right, let me show you the flyers from it. The owner of the so I sent him this, Ronnie Bo. It says Misread Watch Party for episode 5. So I actually had a watch party for the Ronnie Bo interview. So the interview didn't have the biggest numbers compared to other interviews that I had, but it doesn't matter. I thoroughly enjoyed speaking to him. He is a phenomenal human being. I got to meet his authentic self, and I wanted him to be himself in his interview. I don't want him to be fake and phony. Not saying he's fake and phony in other interviews. He's being himself, but I got him at home with this girl. It was eating dinner, chilling, and, a very relaxed interview. So I just let him talk. I didn't steer him in a certain direction. I didn't badger him with a bunch of questions because I didn't want to. I wanted it to be where I was building a rapport with someone, because he's an interesting person. I thought everything that he says to me, I thought was captivating, because he speaks a lot of knowledge. So, so the fact that somebody's playing with his life is crazy. So the fact that I have his personal number, because he gave me that when we first met, is, I'm glad I do check on him. So I'm glad he said, he told me to share this, that link that's in the that I put in the comments, that he went to another platform and shared what is going on. His life was in jeopardy. Like last year, he got shot, and he's dealing with that. And the premise of that was Jay-Z is behind that in some way. So we all know what's going on with Jay-Z with the P. Diddy stuff, but all that is connected. R. Kelly, Ronnie Bo. If you are laying behind a rock and you're like, I don't know who Ronnie Bo is, okay, whatever. But if you are in any type of news, you watch any type of social media in any type of way, that man has a serious influence on what is going on, because he knows a lot of information. I think people are probably thrown back by maybe his demeanor or something. But again, on my interview, the interview that we had was probably the most relaxed interview that he's ever had. If you compare our interview to the other interviews, he was more relaxed with us, with the Misread podcast show. And I was fine with that. I didn't want to have what are you, Mr. Bo? Well, yeah, I wanted to have a fun time in the studio. And that's exactly what we did. We laughed the entire time. We had some serious conversations, some serious topics brought up, but the entire time was not going to be badgering him about certain stuff. So he did bring up some knowledge, because we're going to go back and market that episode more. If you have not seen the episode, that's my first episode that I've done on the Misread podcast show, where I've actually had a live guest through a platform that we used, and it looks really good. I mean, we're laughing, joking, the audio is great, the video is great. So for me to want to do, that's the 5th episode, and me feeling like that episode was worth me doing a watch party. And that's what this is. So I had a watch party at the cigar bar just a couple days ago. So that's why the balloons are still up and fresh. So people should not play about people's safety, because when we were interviewing, like I said, if you watched it, thank you. If you haven't, shame on you. Ting. Y'all know ting. That's my thing. But he has said a lot, but he's also trying to save people, trying to help people. But when you try to help people, sometimes people don't like you to do that. So it could be to a fault. So when I was talking to him in the interview, people were calling on that line, that the free line, or the line, his non-personal line, because I said I had his personal line with a non-personal line that he gives out the ebook, that people were calling back to back to back, back to back to back. And I'm saying, I don't want to say too much because I know what's going on, so I don't want to say too much, because he had the phone and let me hear some of the call, but then he put the phone back. So again, I'm mindful of what I say. Even in our interview, prior to interviewing, I was like, well, what can I ask you? That's why, you know what? I don't want to be that kind of interview. Let's just talk like we've been friends for 30 years. And that's exactly what we did. And I'm sure we're going to have another interview. I'm sure we will. With updates and everything. But and he knows what he's doing is profound. And he knows that what he's doing is making waves in the right direction. And people now, I just don't like people playing on someone's life. He has a family, has children, it's the holidays, but in this the link that I uploaded explains, he says out of his own mouth, he records something because he knows it needs to come from him as opposed to rumors. Because you start saying people are unalived, that's serious. I think Jaguar Wright was like one of the main people to be talking about this. And we know when she goes on about something, she goes on and on and on and on. So I went on another podcast, and the comments was like, I just spoke to my friend, go to my channel. Here's a link he just sent me. He's good. So I felt relieved that he did answer me back to let me know that he was good, because, I consider him a friend now, not just a business associate or whatever. Because him and his girl were extremely kind and nice in my interview. But so yeah, I just think that people need to be mindful of how they are in the social media world. It's insane. It's crazy. But unfortunately, it's the world that we live in. It is something else. But you guys need to go check out the interview to see the kind of person that he is. It gives you a real insight. Because that was our first time. That was the first time speaking. The first time speaking face to face. Obviously, we've spoken a couple of times before that interview, but nothing too deep. It was just in text messages. But our interview, I felt, was the best interview he's ever had, because it was him. He was just being himself. So definitely go check it out. And stay tuned for any updates on Ronnie Bo, because he's definitely going to be doing some more stuff with the Miss Red podcast. I can pretty much guarantee that. He's just an interesting person. Okay. So he's good. He's definitely not unalive. I'm not gonna say he's good. He's okay. Okay. So I'm so glad that I chose to do a watch party, like in honor of him coming to on my platform. Like, I feel like, that was clutch of me to do that. Like, I feel like that was a good choice. And then this comes up. Like, I just had the watch party. What's today? Saturday. I just had it like, what, Tuesday? Monday? I just literally had it a couple days ago. Well, the balloons are still up. These are literally balloons, don't even hardly last that long, but I just had the party. So I love talking to him, and much love to him and his family. It's the holidays, and I literally just sent him a picture from the watch party telling him, hey, this is what we did for the watch party and everything. And didn't hear back from him, but I didn't think much of it. But when this came up, I was kind of like, what's happening here? So all the stuff is crazy. All stuff is crazy. So check it out. And then I want you guys need to leave some comments. I would appreciate it, because people have watched it, didn't leave comments. People are lurking, but you're not leaving comments, or, just leave comments. It's like you're scared to speak. I don't know what that's about. Okay. Moving on. I definitely was going through my garage yesterday, right? And I want to make sure I say her name properly. So let me just go to my Instagram. Okay, so Shayla Ray, the trophy wife. I love her content. So she was talking about, because she has this husband of hers that is this I mean, he's a dream. He has no kids, no drama. He's an older guy. He's white. He's white. So she gets a lot of backlash from a lot of Black women. I don't know exactly what the comments are, but she's always coming on in voiceovers, and it's so funny. Dear Lord, she makes all these comments. It's so funny. Oh my gosh, it's because she's like, Dear Lord, bless that person who can't get their hair done. Bless that person who can't do. Oh my God, it's so funny. I find it hilarious. I think she's hilarious. Well, anyway, cleaning out my garage yesterday, I found this book that belonged to my ex-fiance, Golf Ching. Golf Ching. So, golf guidance and wisdom from the I Ching. So, she's always saying to get on a golf course to find you a rich husband. I've always dealt with men with money myself. I don't really like men who don't have any money. So I'm like, well, now that I'm not engaged anymore, and things are a little different now, I sent her this. I need to send her this as a of me reading it and send it to her. This book is all about golfing. So I don't know how interesting it is. That's what it looks like. So I found that interesting. So I'm gonna just keep this. I'm put this in my glam room. Got a Coco Chanel book in there, and then I'm gonna put this in there next to it to make a point out of it. But yeah, so Shayla, this is for you, the trophy wife. She's a trophy wife. So all the haters can go suck a finger. All right. So the other thing I want to talk about, the other scoop, is BERNICE BURGOS. Hold on, let me get something really quick. Hold tight. Give me 2 seconds. Because this topic, that is a couple things I want to talk about. I don't know why this keeps trying out something. I don't like it at all. I am back. Okay, I'm back. The balloons are so cute. And I have pictures from it as well on my stuff. You guys should go check them out. I have balloons. I was just had a pretty red Mrs. Claus dress on. It was sexy and pretty at the same time. So, BERNICE BURGOS, you guys know who that is. She's like 50, my age. She's a grandma, my age. I'm not a grandma, but in the terms of society, 50 is considered grandma age. Okay, whatever. But grandma age, now don't look at me now. I'm at home. I mean, my favorite, this is my favorite blanket and my daughter's t-shirt from high school. But okay, so she was on a podcast, Joe Budden's podcast. And let me pull her up, if you don't know who I'm talking about. All right. BERNICE BURGOS. Again, she is, she's an Instagram model. She's famous, but she's gorgeous. If you got it, you got it. I don't care what nobody say. But I just don't like a hater. Why be a hater? I mean, why? Why be a hater? People be hating hard too, boy. Okay, so this is her. Wait. So I got a picture on my phone actually of her and I side by side, and I'm like 50 where? I mean, I could give her a run for her money, walk into a room. I'm just not famous. She's famous. She got 8 million followers. I have 1,000. But on this podcast, she made a comment like, if I can pull it up. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Because people are clowning her saying that she is a $5. So I don't understand why, because these same people who call her that would still try to get with her. That's why I hate people that hate. So let's just see. Let me see. Joe Budden's podcast. Joe Budden. Okay. Oh, the podcast, not his personal. So let me play what she said. And then let's talk about what was said, what was just bothering people so much. Let me go to Google, because that's taking too long. So, because I'm like, can y'all relax? Because y'all, the main one doing all this right here, you need to stop. So I'm going to put her name in. Let's see if she comes up. Okay, well, she's 44. She's not quite 50. Okay, I'm going to put in the comment. See if the comment, put in her name and then that comment. Is this the comment? Here we go. Nope, that's not it. Hold on, I gotta find the right comment. But I'm saying, no, like, people don't need to be hating, no. Let's see. And put in $500 comment. Is it not a new comment? Okay, the one comment she made about working and making like, I guess, $1 million in one night. Oh, 30,000 in one night. People talking about how that's ridiculous. $500 BERNICE BURGOS Joe Budden comment. Okay, this must be it right here.
I saw the BERNICE BURGOS interview. First of all, oh shit. Every single one of you motherfuckers was acting different. I didn't recognize y'all motherfuckers. She said, I think all girls are pretty. You're like, yes, sister.
Oh, no, that's not it.
She had a sweat on?
Bernice, let me ask you a question. Yeah, because we were having a conversation maybe last week.
Fellas, you need money in order to be romantic, which is completely fine. Completely fine. There's nothing wrong with that dynamic. So just straight off rip for nothing else. So I'm reacting to this in real time. The woman will chase you, you'll have more options. Fellas, if you're getting anything from this...
Oh my God, the guy's talking over the video. Okay, them little side comments they kept saying, them same dudes, those same dudes. That's what she kept saying. Am I not? Am I not? I want to see what they woman look like. That's what I want to see. People like them, Charlemagne the God, and what's that one that did the real estate fake transactions? The light-skinned guy. I can't think of his name right now. I don't know I can't think of his name right now. The one that he had his daughter in the Lil' Kim outfit. I don't know. They're on the same radio station for Charlemagne the God. I can't think of his name. Yes, thank you. DJ Envy. Hey, Chase. Yes, DJ Envy. Like, they always run their mouth, right? I'm not even saying now. I'm just going to address that, the fact that they make a little like little jabs to her. Like, oh, Bergdorf, oh, bling bling. If this girl was walking down the street, they all fall over their feet. The only difference is Joe Budden would. Oh, wait, what's 70K? 70K? What's 70K? You got it. Ooh, please tell me 70K. Because they will fall over their feet. And Joe Budden, the only difference is Joe Budden has always been with an Instagram model type woman. This woman now is built like, an Instagram model. You know what I'm saying? But DJ Envy, and I'm saying people who always running a mouth. You keep running your mouth. Because you can still be super attractive and still be a great wife. That's the problem that I have. People feel like when you're super attractive, you cannot be, you got to be a hoe. Not speaking for her. I'm only going to say, because I'm older than her. But the comments were saying stuff like, ain't she a grandma? She had to go sit down somewhere. I don't like her now because she sounds like she's dumb. She sounds stupid. Man, haters. The women are just mad because they don't look like her. Because y'all husband would leave you for 2 minutes with her. Your husband would leave. Said she made, right, she did. She said she made about 30, 70 in one night. And I believe it. If you're in a room with millionaires and billionaires, $30,000 ain't no money. It's to broke people, well, that's money. But to people who are like millionaires and billionaires, $30,000 is like $1 to us. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make that. So people have different perspectives of where the money is. So she makes these comments, but that's all that she knows. And I feel like I am like the Bernice Burgos of my level. You know what I'm saying? Like I did what she did back in the day before there was that. She's only a couple of years younger than me, but I know what it's like to have people always do stuff for you. Now she's on a whole different level with it, and it's a different time. I mean, it just seems like the different times. Like I do wish I was a younger woman in this time, in this century now, But the thing is, people need to stop hating. The thing is, everybody's not gonna look good. Like, okay, again, I like to show receipts. I'm gonna show this picture. I'm gonna show a picture. I like showing pictures. I'm all about pictures. Matter of fact, I did an interview on JR Wisdom. I brought her up. And he was like, well, she had work done. I was like, she still look good. And I say her because, I say a couple people, but I say her especially because she is a grandmother. She does have a daughter that's like 20 something, I think. And she actually is an official grandmother. I'm sure she hate that. To be called, I'm sure I don't know if she's called grandma or not. And she's an attractive woman, right here. Okay, so here's a picture of me and her. Not okay. I look at grandma right now. Okay, so can we see this? Now I'm not okay. So I put this up. I want this picture to go viral. I need people to get this picture to go viral to prove. I want to prove a point. Let me get my balloons. I want my balloons. My Ronnie Bow watch party balloons. People who did not come and support, shame on you. But people who did come. So I want this picture to go viral because I want to make a point. Okay, so I made this picture because somebody made a comment and I had to shut their ass up quickly. Hold on. Let me get the ding. I was covered by balloons at the party. Oh my God. Okay, so no. So I want this picture to go viral. And I hope she sees this because first of all, she don't know me. I know she don't. But I know she's used to it because it's like she's been doing this a long time, been in this game. And I think that she is definitely one of the most beautiful women, in the world. It is what it is. And when because you have different levels to this, right? You have people at that level, 8 million followers. Work done or not, I don't care. That doesn't matter. So what? You've had work done. So what? So what? Some folks could get work done and still be built like this cup. So it don't matter. If you get the work done, have something to show for it. Like people can get their face done and still not look good without makeup. So I'm just saying that doesn't matter to me. So I want this picture to go viral because I'm trying to prove a point here. This is 50. Man, I can't even angle myself right. That's her on the left. I'm backwards. I'm in the studio. I can never fix a hat or anything because I can't do the left right thing backwards. That's BERNICE BURGOS in a restaurant or something, and that's me in the studio, like a couple weeks ago. So I'm making a point here. I'm gonna say something in a second. Let's get this picture to go viral. Okay. Now, the only difference is she's a celebrity and she's rich. She's richer than me, obviously, for right now. But that's 50, and I think she's like 45 in this picture. It's recent. These are all recent. So the whole point of me saying this is that somebody made a comment. I had on, I'm not sure what I had on, because I had on something similar to that. I don't know what it was. It could have been, I don't know, something like that. Somebody make a comment and say, thank you, Chase. Somebody make a comment, you need to go sit down. Oh, no, give it up, Grandma. Act your age, or you need to, dress your age. Woo, child, why? And then, of course, I immediately went to her page. I said, okay, you joking, right? The thing is, I don't really be on social media like that. I just start getting on more so when I got my podcast. So I don't have that many followers. I only have like 1,000 or so. The lady had like 22,000, but she's, not attractive or whatever. She blocked me immediately. But when I came back, I'm so not on social media that much. I didn't even know you couldn't even talk like that because I Tia Kemp'd her verbally. Immediately, big back, fat back, boop, bop. I Tia Kemp'd her quickly. Well, my account got suspended for a couple of days. I didn't know you couldn't do that. Well, okay, now I know. So she was probably in her maybe like late 20s or so. But I'm 50 and you running your mouth. I'm probably 51 in a few days, actually. So I was thinking, you know what? Let me make a collage. Myself and Megan Thee Stallion. Myself and BERNICE. That's another beautiful woman, but she's young. I'm talking about women who are over 40 and looking good and have had kids because I have a daughter that's almost 30. Okay, so again, when I made this, I put this up to say 50 what? A grandma what? So the girl who said it, I said, you couldn't get one toe in an outfit like this. And her comment back was probably something like, well, I wouldn't want to. Yes, you would. Yes, you would. Yes, you would. Yes, you would. If you could, but you can't. Now, even if you could work when you were younger, you still couldn't. You still can't. You still can't. And you 20-something. So if I'm doing this at 50 and her too, imagine me at 20. I got pictures. I have a whole modeling book that I'm getting ready to show because I just filmed taping for something that'll be out in a little bit. And I showed them that. They were like, you was the Megan before Megan. You was the Beyonce before Beyonce. I was like, yeah. I just, I didn't become rich and famous like them. Everyone has their calling, so, but it's my time. This is my time. No. But seriously, so, but there was no social media back then, obviously. But I could hold my own in any room. But I didn't like the fact. So Dr. Farrah Gray was talking about that, how older women are taking over. And these young women are just, all they try to use against us is our age. That whole age shaming thing. Chase, thanks for that. Ting. You should screenshot this. but only because you over fit, because I'm gonna say 50, because I'm not even gonna say 45, because I'm 50. So I'm repping the women who are 50 and up. Okay. Now, on my platform, I want that picture to go viral. I posted it, like I said, I didn't really push it, but now with the podcast, it's, that's growing. And that something else I got going that I just wrapped filming for. I'm going to use certain things to pump some other stuff up because I want it to be known out there. Age shaming, I can't stand that. Age shaming, because I'm going to be wearing stuff like that when I'm older. I'm already 50. And just girl, you should have, and then I went back, block. I was finna go in. So people like it when somebody busted, disgusted, broke, ugly, overweight, big, non-threatening. But if you look good, you ain't a good wife. You can't be a good wife. You can't be faithful. You can't be this. But so people try to be in your face all the time. That's when only certain men can handle women who are very attractive. And don't be very intelligent and attractive and intelligent and have a face and body. Because some women just have, butter face. You know what that is. Everything attractive, butter face, meaning your body good. We're talking about body and face. And matter of fact, what's just more important, Chase? Face or body? What's more important, face or body? What you think? Face to you, what's more important, face or body? I mean, of course, I'm assuming everybody wants both. You know what I'm saying? But if you had a choice, if God came down and was like, okay, you can have somebody, what's more important to you, face or body? Face? Okay. So you saying the person can be on 800-pound life, but have the face of Cindy Crawford? You good? Is that right, Chase? So face of whoever you think the most beautiful woman is, Cindy Crawford. I say her, Brooke Shields. I'm saying people who got paid for their looks. I don't even know who else, who you like. I'm just Naomi Campbell. Oh God. You know what? On those shows, all those people have a spouse. You ever notice that? They all have a spouse. I met one of the producers on there last week when I was filming my stuff, and they all have a spouse. Now it's not a spouse that nobody else really want, probably, but still. Now, you think, oh my God, how are you gonna compare Lizzo to 800-pound spouse? Oh my God. But Lizzo is not even that big. Lizzo is not even nearly as big as 800 people on that show. On that show, people can't even walk. Wow, Chase. How you gonna compare her to the people who can't even walk? I mean, she's not that big. She's lost weight. She went over to Thailand and has on that retreat or whatever, and she's lost weight. But she's not even that big to me. Compared to people on 800-pound Dr. Now and all that stuff, shoot. She's petite compared to them. Those folks be looking like they can't even walk. I mean, they have sores in places that just don't make no sense. Like, and I had a mother that was big at one point. So, I mean, I'm not judging nobody. I meant to say Lizzo has a nice face and she is a bit big. Yeah, compared to the standard of Rihanna, Beyonce, Shakira, yeah. That people be saying she's like big. And people were trying to call Megan Thee Stallion big. See, ignorance. I was called big, meaning big, tall is different than big, wide. And that's where ignorance comes into play. So I'm 5'10". So if somebody's a cute 4'10" petite, somebody who weighs 86 pounds, oh, she's big. Like if you see Megan Thee Stallion in a picture with Cardi B, it's like literally Cardi B is down here, Megan Thee Stallion's up here. That's how it is in all of my pictures. Okay, I don't think Bernice Burgos is very tall. So that's another thing. When you're tall and attractive, like Megan is a unicorn. I can't think of anyone else. Like you don't really think basketball players are all that attractive. Most of them look either manly or they're not feminine or they're gay. And I have a daughter that plays basketball, so I'm not even being judgmental. My daughter's a girly girl, but I'm just saying that's just unfortunately a stereotype. But as far as a tall woman who's attractive, and models are usually pretty, depending on if like that skinny, runway model. You have different kind of models. You got Coco, Ice Teas type, you got different kind of models. That's the whole face and body thing. And then you have models who are runway models, you got fashion models, you got girls who, like basketball girls, you rarely would see them modeling because they don't have the face. Hence the reason why Megan describes herself as a stallion. So do I. My TikTok, oh Lord, now I gotta show you my TikTok. Somebody gonna say, you shouldn't have that in your TikTok because stallion means horse. Calm down. Like, calm down. People be getting all. So I need you to follow me, Chase. I need you to follow me. I need you to help me get this to go viral because I'm gonna start doing this. I have two TikToks. The Red Podcast. I need you to follow me. The Red Podcast. Chase, I need you to follow. There's one. There's all my pictures. Yay, that's 50 right there. Woo! That's the stallion. Look at that stallion. Woo, yes, Lord. Yes, honey. That's not me. That's somebody holding a dog like a baby, but okay. Then this is the one that I call the stallion. This one's called the Red Podcast, Misread the Stallion. Yeah. I will when I get a chance. Is this Chase? Do you have a moose as your thing for TikTok? When you get a chance, when is that gonna be? The point is 50. 50. So again, I'm gonna start putting a hurting on these young females. A hurting. I'm gonna go ahead and start my platform. I'm gonna start giving it to them because everybody gonna get old at one point. Nicole Murphy, another one. She gorgeous. Got a lot of attractive women who are in their 50s who are killing it. Even J-Lo. That girl like 65. Well, she ain't 65, but I'm just saying. So come on now. All you gotta do is go hit the like button. Come on, Chase. I need some more. I need to, because I'm telling you, this right, all my entire platform that I'm gonna put more energy in is getting ready to go super viral. The whole thing, especially when the show drops that I just finished filming. Because all of it's been incorporated into the show. So I mean,
you better know me while you got a chance to know me. You better take me to lunch while you got a chance to take me to lunch. You better access me while I'm accessible.
50.
Because the days are coming when you ain't gonna be able to just call me. I'm booked and I'm busy.
Lisa Ray, yep. And they be, good one. Lisa Ray. You know what? I'm making me a list because I'm gonna talk about this on the next show. I'm just a regular person. These women that we're talking about just happen to be rich and famous. But yeah, let's make a list. I'm gonna talk about this on the Miss Red Podcast show. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and say Bernice Burgos. So we got women who are, I guess I gotta say 40 and up, just to keep it 45 and up. All right, so we got Bernice. All right, so we got Bernice Burgos. And I say not just attractive, like drop dead, gorgeous, walk in the room, everybody goes, eep, and only deal with men that got money. Meaning they're not finna deal with the guy who work at the mall. Lisa Ray already said that. Okay. I'm gonna say, because Lisa, like on this list, I cannot put Megan Thee Stallion. Wait, now, Chase, she didn't age well. She didn't age. See, that's the problem. She didn't age well. I need you to go look up a picture of her and then come back. She didn't age well. Vivica Fox didn't age well. Nor did Garcelle Bouvet. Okay. So Nicole Murphy, because Nicole is like 53, maybe even older. Nicole Murphy. I can't, not Megan Thee Stallion because she's 20 something, so I can't use her. Megan Thee Stallion. No, Nicole Murphy. Miss Red. I'm putting my name in here with all these celebrities. I'm claiming it in the name. Rich and Famous this year is my year. Miss Red. Who else we got? Like, for example, Leela Roshan. She, back at Boomerang, she was the bomb. She came on, then she fell off because Nicole Murphy took her man, slept with a man. Then she lost weight. So I'm gonna check her out. I'm gonna put her name on here, and then put a question mark. Leela Roshan, she was one of them back in the day that men were falling over, but that was back in the 80s. Let's see. I think she lost some weight. So let's see how she's aging. Leela Roshan with a question mark. Okay, who else we got? Oh no, she didn't. No, she didn't lost so much weight. Fancy put on some pounds. Who's Fancy? Vivica put on some. Oh, Fancy is Fancy. Garcelle. Yeah, that's a Garcelle. Yeah, yeah. She's. I don't know. I never liked her shape. Even Halle Berry. Exactly. What am I thinking? I mean, that lady right there is B. Let me put this up. Gotta get this light fixed. This is gonna be a great list because I'm sick of these young girls thinking they doing something. Y'all ain't doing shit. I'm gonna make all this shit go viral. Halle Berry. Now it could be any race. I might think somebody's trying to. Halle Berry. These young girls keep playing. Halle Berry. Now anybody except, I want to say except a model, because we all know, like, well, no, because everybody models didn't even age well. What about what's the model? Naomi Campbell. She's like 60. Naomi Campbell. I mean, Beyonce's 43, so I'm gonna put it on here because she does look great. We're talking about 40 and up. Beyonce, Rihanna. No, what's that other girl's name? Nia Long. Ooh, you got some good ones. Women who looking amazing in this age group, who put a kill on these young girls. J-Lo. That's what I was thinking of. J-Lo, killing it. Now, these are all people who are rich and famous, but you got people like this who are like me, who look great, who are not rich and famous, but most of them, my name is on this list though. So right now we're doing people who are rich and famous. Now I'm sure, now let me ask you this, Chase. Do you know somebody in your life that is, when they dress like this? And hold on, let me show you a good one. Let me pop it off. Sanaa Lathan. Okay, see, that's funny you say that. So now I'm gonna have 2 pages. I'm gonna put the people who are, let's say, the top. Let's see, bad and bougie over, I'm gonna say 45 and up. And then on the other side, I'm gonna put questionable, bad and booty. I would consider Sanaa Lathan sexy, but I'm gonna go ahead and put her on here because you've been so helpful. I don't know. Sanaa Lathan. She's an attractive lady though. I see what you're saying, but I'm talking about like walk in the room, everybody goes boom. If Nicole Murphy walks in the room, Claudia Jordan, oh my, no, she's on the other side. No, she's a clown. I can't with her. I can't. She can't even dress. I got her on the other side. Oh God, you like Claudia Jordan? I cannot, unless you want to say that she don't count because she is a model. I can't believe she's a model. She don't count. What the hell did she model? Woo, was she a running model? I think she's just a clown. I never thought she had anything stylish about her, pretty looks or nothing. So yeah, she's on the other side. Okay, so we got Bernice Burgos, Nicole Murphy, Miss Red, Lila Roshan, question mark, Halle Berry, Naomi Campbell, Beyonce, Nia Long, J-Lo, Sanaa Lathan. What about Shakira? Shakira. Are you talking about Miss America, the girl from Atlanta Housewives, Kenya Moore? She got her skin is bad, so I can't put her on here. We're talking about the full package. Now you can have had work done, your boobs done, your breasts done, your booty done, but for the most part, you gotta be aesthetically good. Kenya got bad skin, so she go on the side with Claudia. Like she looked good with a whole bunch of plastic makeup on from a distance. So Kenya Moore go on this other side over here. I don't think she's pretty. Shakira is cool. Oh, okay. Let's see. Kenya Moore's on this other side. So, only because she dresses nice. So you don't think Shakira should be on this bad bougie look? Because Shakira looks very similar to Beyonce in certain angles. Remember that video they had when they did that video where they were twinning it? I gotta take off Lila Roshan. I don't think her face, and I don't think it's aging. I'm gonna put her back over here. I'm sorry. Lila, you probably don't know who that even is. It's probably before your time. But yeah, Lila Roshan, I gotta take her off because even if she lost weight, Nicole Murphy already took her husband. Your husband can be taken. Your husband of 40 years can be taken. Then you lost it. So you're taking her off this side. Her husband, that producer, she has. But look at her when she was in Boomerang back in the 80s. Shit. That girl was that's what I'm saying. That's how I gotta get pictures of myself. Let me show you. Nicole, okay, he said Nicole took everybody, man. When you bad, you bad, child. So let me get shit. If your man can be, and now I gotta pull pictures of myself when I was younger, right? So what I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna pull pictures of myself when I was younger because folks be like, just to prove, I'm proving a point here. This is 50. This is 50 with my I'm wearing my daughter's, stuff. So Chase. So let me show you. So this is what I'm saying. I'm gonna start talking about this stuff. And I'm a teacher, so I'm transitioning into this media world. So I definitely look like a teacher. So this is, yep, she was bad then. Exactly, back then she didn't age well. So this is some of my old mom pictures before I had my daughter, and then that mommy role kicks in, and you're like, wah, life over. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. So, don't play with me now. Shoot. Y'all want to keep playing with me if you want to. Don't get your go. I'm gonna go ahead and just hurt some feelings. Okay, so this is me during my heyday when I was doing my modeling. This was me. Almost the same wig. Well, back then when nobody wore wigs. That's what they said with this network. They were like, you was the Beyonce before the Beyonce. Thank you. So so that's one picture. Let me show another. So again, then I have my daughter, so I stopped modeling, obviously. So I was just getting into it. Here go another one. So people want to keep playing with me. This is another one. So the thing is, I want this stuff to go viral. I'm gonna start comparing. It's not, everybody some folks been hit with God. Luckily, some folks haven't. I just haven't been. I wasn't discovered at 20 because I had a child, a young child, and I ended up being a mother. But so the point is, people be hating on older women, and I didn't even know I was older until somebody made that comment. I said, "Who the hell is she talking to? You look like a damn moose knuckle." That what Gorilla said? What about Tyra Banks? People thought like Tyra Banks. People, Vanessa Williams. So this was when I was 1920. So these are some other modeling pictures. So yes, I was Megan Thee Stallion before there was a Megan Thee Stallion. This was in the 90s. This is like 95, 90, 95, 94, maybe 90, 96. So that's what I'm doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a platform where I'm talking. I think I'm going to say thank you. I'm not sure what you agree about, but I'm going to say thank you. So yeah, so I'm going to shut these people up. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm going to shut these folks up. There's another picture in here that's just a good picture. It's a really good picture. I think I already showed you that one. Like I said, these are old. I've kept them all this time. Sometimes when you're a parent, you got to remind yourself sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I'm more than, but I've kept them, you know, all these years. So I'm glad I have these. These are great memories. And I'm so glad that I incorporated them. Oh, this is a good one. This is a real good one. Look at this picture. And these are actually digital, like, cause back then there were no cell phones. So it was pictures. So can you see it? The glare. Yeah, so I'm gonna shut these young hoes up. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go. I'm not saying you were fine as hell back then, still look extremely good now. Oh, damn, extremely fine, good now. Really? Thank you. I take that, but I look great now. This is the best I have ever felt in my life. I'm almost 51 years old. I'm aging well. Black don't crack. I mean, didn't even have a child then. Thank you. Yeah, Vanessa Williams. That's good. Vanessa Williams. It was somebody else that I said. So, point proven. The thing is, with them, these people are celebrities. So they stuff all the way. Tyra Banks, yeah, because they were laughing at her on the runway. They was like, she looks so big. She can't walk in the heels. She gained weight. She's 52 years old. People are so ignorant. Tyra Banks. And then her mom is big. Tyra Banks' mom is a big lady. Like big. Like Keke Palmer's mom. Like big wide. You know, so she wants to take after her dad. All right, so Denise Burgos, Nicole Murphy. See, my name would have fit well with all these names mixed in here. Bernice, Nicole, Miss Red, Halle Berry, Naomi, Beyonce, Nia Long, J Lo, Sanaa Lathan, Vanessa Williams, Tyra Banks. Oh, how can we forget Lisa Ray? Lord have mercy. Lisa Ray, and she'll tell you in a heartbeat. You know, people be hating on her too because she don't deal with men that don't have no money. The people who be talking be the main ones who the kind of men that they would want to deal with. They couldn't. You can't because you could never, ever in your life. It's like, shut up. You know, I'm finna shut these folks down. I'm finna shut these folks down. I need to be on here anyway more. So if they ask for it, since you asked for it, I'm gonna give it to you. Well, I was told to get on here more, so I'm going to. What else we got? So any more name before I get off here, because I need to so Chase, I need you to share this live that I did today. And I'm gonna go into more detail about this this whole 50 and up and looking 45 and 50 and up and aging well. I'm trying for some people who are non black. I think Coco looks great. Ice-T's wife, Coco, non-black So I mean, the black don't crack thing, but you also have some white ladies who also are aging well. Coco looks great. People be hating on her too. People don't hate on you, ain't worth hating on. True, true, true. And Coco's had a little bit of work done, but again, I don't even care about that. What's wrong with getting a little bit of work done? I mean, especially if you're going to improve yourself, You're right. After it is, like I said, the black don't crack thing. So after Coco, I'm having a little difficulty after that. Yeah, I can't even say Pamela Anderson used to be the epitome of this whole thing, but so yeah, I think I'm gonna talk about this a little bit more in my platform, So sometimes I just think it's wrong how they were making fun of her and stuff like that, and how they make it sound she was like a dumb bimbo, and with Bernice Burgos, and trying to call Nicole Murphy a hoe at one point. Your man could be taken. That means he ain't yours to begin with. That little young girl cooking with Kaya. She's very average looking to me, but people are giving her death threats. Black women are so against each other. It's just so ridiculous. Like even with my platform, my analytics, I have like 98% men watching my stuff and like hardly any women. Like it's like less than 2% men. I mean 2% women. They probably on TikTok, I'll get a lot of views for my videos and stuff, but won't get any more followers that are women, always men, but it's ridiculous. Wait, which part? Because I think more black women are hating because I feel like white women would be like, oh my God, somebody's so pretty, or I love you're this or you're that. But the black women, the most hateful. I'm on a podcast a couple weeks ago with somebody, and again, a comment was made, something to the effect of, same kind. Because I was dressed the way I normally would dress, and a comment was made something like, why is she trying to dress young or something like that? And again, look at yourself. You look a mess. And this of men too. The men, I wouldn't even look your direction. A, B, the women, I could definitely take your broke ass man. Don't want him. And then you walk into a room, you invisible. You are like not even in the planet. So it's just hate. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's why I think people like who are like people like Bernice Burgos and all these millions of followers and all that kind of stuff. They don't have time. They don't get to see it because they have so many followers. You know what I'm saying? They have so many people and 8 million people. They don't get to see all those comments. They have people who do that for them. 8 million followers. They are trying to look at somebody get commenting. I mean, I can see mine. I don't have 8 million followers. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, yes, I'm gonna talk about that because it's true. It's ridiculous. Kevin Samuels was talking about it as well. Black women are like the worst, the least supportive. That's why Iyanla Vanzant stopped doing her show. The death that she was getting from black women. People weren't liking her content, how that she was not, they didn't like her approach, trying to help people's families. Yeah. Okay. So that is my morning scoop for the day, my gossiping for the day. That I'm gonna be talking about these over 50 and good, these black women who are, I'll write that down, these hateful black women. Find some content on that. That should be easy. And then they get mad when they look at somebody else. Thank you. Go into my podcast. Go on to my check out the actual podcast show to get caught up. I'm on 5 episodes now, the Misread podcast show. You can actually have a studio where I actually film my show. And the last one was with Ronnie Bo, what I started with earlier, about him being unalived. So yeah, so check it out, Chase. It's been fun. And you have a phenomenal day. And I will check you out later. And I'm actually gonna be doing these kind of things like maybe like every other day or so. So I have like a little rundown of a topic. So have a good day. Peace. Miss Red Podcast Show. Have a good day.